Hello, everyone. Today, from now on, I'm going to introduce my Chinese language learning lectures. This is what I've written down, and I just read it to you guys, so that let you see what I'm going to do in the future about the learning Chinese language. Okay, introduction of my Chinese language learning lectures. The first point is that the materials I will use for the Chinese language learning lectures will come from the current Chinese media. And the reason is that I would like viewers to understand the current Chinese language, not that of 50 or 100 years ago. The materials are solely for language learning purpose and do not represent my personal view on the matter. It is up to the viewers to make any judgment on the content of the materials. Okay, this point is obvious. Okay, and the current and the Chinese media and some stuff and maybe propaganda or something like that. And I'm personally not responsible for all the content of those and materials. My purpose and sole purpose is to to grab the an article and then talking about the language and just for the purpose of language learning. Okay, and this is my first point. My second point is that my lecture style is impromptu, and I do not edit the videos. This would give viewers a natural, spontaneous sense of the Chinese language, which every learner desires. If the videos contain mistakes, which I find out after uploading the videos, I will correct them in the following videos. And this is and personally speaking, I think it is very important and to give the Chinese language learners a natural, spontaneous sense of the Chinese language. Okay, and this is a very important point I want to make, and because as I will say in the point 3 following, and I will say that for language learning, the most important thing is that the learner can get a sense of that language, not the meaning. And the meaning is kind of superficial, and for as far as I'm thinking, and the sense, and the sense of the specific language is much more difficult and to grasp, and also much more important if you want to become very fluent in that specific language. This is, and I made the point 2. Point 3 is I'm a native Chinese speaker and also well versed in the English language. I will try to explain Chinese from the language sense of the native English speaker. And it is important for those who do not understand Chinese to have a deeper sense of the Chinese language. I think the sense, not the meaning, carried by a language is more difficult to grasp and more important if you want to master the language. And this is the point I made, and here, and it's. And I have some kind of advantage and for the talking about the Chinese language, because why? And because I'm also fluent in English, so and I understand what the English native speakers think, and in their mind, and what kind of a sense of the language and the English language they have. So, and from that perspective, I will try to use the native English speaker's perspective and to explain Chinese language. So, and those and who understand English, of course, and they will a sort of a bit easier for them and to understand the Chinese language. Okay, and this is and basically the purpose or the whole point I'm making these Chinese language learning videos. Okay, and for those who want to to get some expertise in the Chinese language. Okay, now let's go to the point 4. Sorry. For beginners, my lectures are somewhat difficult, but if you persevere in learning, you will get rewarded. This is obvious, and because I'm not going to the basics of the Chinese language, okay, and the how to write the language, how to pronounce the language, and the pronunciation, and I think you can get from any website, and even on Google Translate. You can get any sort of a pronunciation and for the writing the Chinese language, and you can learn these on the internet, from the internet. So my lectures will go further than the basics, and so you will see what I'm talking about, and in later, when I presented the course and kind of course, okay, and but learning a language is very hard, and for me, I studied English for many years, so it's not easy for foreign and a speaker to speak a specific language, and I never believed some of the people and on the internet, and they say okay, you can manage a language by 30 days or by a year. And this is all kind of talking points, and I don't believe that. And if you want to learn English, learn a language, you have to spend years and years and to get the perfection of that understanding of that language. So basically, it's a hard work. It's a hard lift. It's no easy way to understand a language. I think if you want to understand just a little bit of the foreign language, and it's sort of okay if you spend 6 months or so. But if you want to really understand the language, then you have to get years of experience. Okay, this is not an easy job, but of course, someone may have a talent, and a genius, sort of language genius. That's not the topic of my course. Okay, there are geniuses out there. Okay, and like Newton, Einstein, and for those genius, and it's another story. Okay, and we don't here. I'm not a genius, and you are not a genius. So here I'm talking about common people. Okay, like you and me, and for us, learning a foreign language is difficult, very difficult. Okay, this is the point I want to make. Okay, the point number 5 is that if you find mistakes in the videos, please point out in the comment so that the viewers can take notice of the mistakes. And I'm not perfect in language, either in English or Chinese or any language. So my videos inevitably have some kind of mistake, and even I cannot find out cannot find out those mistakes. So if that is the case, please point out, okay, and kindly please point out in the comment area, so that viewers and other viewers can take notice, and they go, okay, here there's a mistake. And of course, I will check my video comment area, and as often as I could, and to make sure, and these and a comment, I may address some of the comment. Okay, some of the comments in the comment area, so that we can together I hope and together we will and improve and the skills of the skills of the Chinese language. Okay, and for those people who are interested in the Chinese language. Okay. So this is the introduction of my, and Chinese language learning lecture. Now, and let's go to the actual and stuff. Okay, and let me bring out a website. Just a minute. Okay, here and today I'm going to talk about the Chinese Spring Festival. Okay, this is the Chinese Spring Festival. It's Mandarin is called 春节. 春节. Okay, and this article is from a Baidu and whatever, and this article is from the Chinese media, and it's a sort of okay. Here is the article about the Spring Festival. Now, and why I'm going to show you the actual website, because this is the evidence that I presented you guys with this actual article from the Chinese media. It's not the article, any article, and written by myself. Okay, and this is from the official Chinese media. Okay, and so first let's copy and paste, because this is a website. I cannot do anything and cannot edit anything and about this website. So I'm first copy and paste this article to my Word, stuff. Okay, just a minute. Let's see if it's applicable. And basically, it's very difficult to copy a website. Just a minute. Let me check, and if we can. Sorry. Let me close this one. Okay, and then let me open up a Word document. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. All right. Here, and we have this article copied by copied to the Word, Word, Microsoft Word. Okay. Now, and let's start and to look at this article, and we will explain it paragraph by paragraph. So, first of all, let me read the first paragraph. Okay, we go through by paragraph by paragraph. So, and the first paragraph, let me read it in Mandarin, standard Mandarin. Okay, 春节是中国民间最隆重、最富有特色的传统节日之一，一般指除夕和正月初一，是农历年，又叫阴历年的第一天，俗称过年。从腊八或小年开始，到元宵节，都叫过年。Okay. This is the first paragraph. Now, and we will try to get through this paragraph and bit by bit. Okay. Okay. Now let's go through the first word, because I use the software to record this video, and this is it's called. What kind of studio, and and I use the shortcut and the key to pause and restart the application. So sometimes I will it will appear some P or S, and I will delete that. And anyway, let's go start with the first word. It's called 春. The 春, this word is 春. 春 basically it means spring, the season. Okay, spring, the season. This is the major meaning. But when this word combined with other and a word, the meaning and could be, a little bit different. And for example, if you want to, mean the season, then normally speaking, it will add another word, 季, 春季. This is, but one word, 春, it basically means, spring, the season. But sometimes it could have other meaning. For example, let's say a kind of medicine, in Chinese and also in all of the world, and a kind of medicine, and it will arouse your sexual desire. And this is, I don't know, and this and exactly how to express that and in English. Basically, a kind of medicine and that arouse your sexual desire. And in Chinese, it is called 春药. Okay, if the 春 connected with the 药 is medicine, drugs, and then this meaning has changed. It's not meaning the season, and it means some kind of a drug. So 春药. So and here now, and for learning any kind of language, we have to stick to the context, right? And it's too much. And if I put out all the meanings of the word 春 here, it's not practical, and we have to look at the context of the article and to figure out the meaning. So here, 春 means spring. And now we look at the second word, 节. 节. Okay, 节 is this, and it's a festival, it's a festival, holiday, holiday, festival, holiday. So, and combine these two words, 春节, and this is a phrase. Okay, this is a phrase. This phrase has the exact meaning. A kind of festival, a kind of holiday. This holiday is for it's a seasonal holiday, and this is a spring festival. And in English it's called 春节, spring festival, and this is the biggest holiday in China. Basically, this equals to Christmas. Okay, the same as Christmas. So 春节, okay, and then 历. Okay, this word 历 has a lot of meanings when it's combined with the other word. Okay, and here I'm not going to list all the meanings of this single word. Now, and we combined this word 历. Okay, this 历, and you guys, you can sort of, I think, and this 历, how to say this 历, how to, I think, and it's very difficult for us to understand the meaning from this and only single word. If this is a single word, it has a kind of, it has no meaning. Basically, a kind of very difficult and to say what exactly the meaning is. So, and you can look up in the dictionary, okay, in the Chinese dictionary, to look at what this 历. Okay, let's try it. Okay, just a moment. Let's try it. This and 历. Let's and pull out a dictionary, and then we look at this dictionary to see okay, and li, if the single word you see li, and there are a lot of phrases, 历程、历次、历代、历法、历届, blah blah blah. You see, and all those are phrases. So, and the single word li, okay, there's an explanation. Li, okay, to go through. You see, this li. What's the meaning of this single word? It's one, to go through or experience. Okay, to go through or experience. This is li, and successfully taking place in the past. Okay, and then the calendar. Okay, these are three explanations of the word li. But I will point out that for this single word li, and here it can represent the calendar. This is pretty much correct. But for the second explanation, it says successively taking place in the past. And this meaning, it cannot be expressed by this single word. Okay, I want to point out, if this is a single word, it is very hard to say successively taking place in the past. Not exactly, according my understanding. You know, my mother tongue is in Chinese. I don't agree with this explanation, because if you want this explanation successively taking place in the past, you have to combine other word, okay, or words, you know, to form a phrase to express this meaning. Okay, and as for the first explanation, it says to go through or experience, and it's a sort of kind of okay, you know, to go through or experience. It's kind of okay, this explanation, but not the two. So, and apart from these three explanations, there are a lot and you know, meaning about this word li, when it combines with the other word. So, and from my point of view, it is better, you know, and you just and grasp this kind of single word meaning, you know, and you have a glance, have a rough idea about this Chinese word li. These are the rough idea. And then, what is the most important is that what kind of a phrase it combined with, you know, with other word. It combines with other word. What kind of phrase it formed? And then look at the phrase. You will get a much more clear understanding of what it exactly means. And so I think this is common in English, right? Sometimes in English, many words, you know, you can understand by just a single word. For example, and the prepositions in English, to, for, on, in, this kind of word, and but this li. Okay, when we talk about Chinese and language grammar, it's a little bit of some. It's very hard to judge, because you know, the Chinese grammar rules are totally different, you know, from the English stuff, English language. So, and it's very hard to summarize this Chinese language grammar and to compare with the English grammar. So here we are not talking about grammar, okay? And because for as far as I know, and all the modern Chinese language grammar are copied from the English grammar. Okay, this is just a copy. Okay, and they use and the subject and object these stuff and to describe the Chinese language. But I personally think this is not accurate. Okay, and Chinese grammar, and we need someone, we need some expertise to really look at the Chinese and language grammar, and get a deeper dig. And I'm not expert on the Chinese and language grammar, so I maybe and later I will think and to try to try to think about the Chinese language grammar a little bit hard and try to explain it to people. But at the present, I have no plan to do that. So we just try to avoid the Chinese language grammar, and people should know the fact that maybe over 100 years ago, Chinese language has had no grammar at all, So, and people just learn the language and from their father, mother, and from school. There's no grammar whatsoever. And the modern Chinese language grammar is from English, from foreign languages, not only English, maybe and French or whatever, Latin, and they just copy or and some imitate. I should say not exact copy. Okay, it's imitate. This is an imitation. Okay, from the Western languages. So I'm not talking about this language because it is not necessary at this point. Maybe when you go deeper into the language, you need that kind of grammar. But for us, it is not necessary to talk about the grammar. Okay, this Li I show you, and it's difficult to go through, and it's by a single word. Okay, now and this word 死. Okay, now and we look at this single word. What it means and 死. Okay, this is 死. Sorry, just a minute. Let me show you. 死. Let's see what 死 explains. Okay, 死. You see, there are a lot of phrases. 史册, 斯大林主义, 史节, 史前, 史诗, 史书. You notice all these phrases are total. They have a totally different meaning. So, and if you single out this 史, it's not very much help to explain the phrase. So let's see what this word 史 and itself. It's history. Okay, I think basically it's correct. 史 means history. Okay, now but 史 when it combines with other words, and it has a whole bunch of meanings. Okay, and here if you single out this word, it means 史 history. Okay, now and let's go back to this 历史. Okay, now and we look at the phrase. Okay, this 历史, when this two words forms a phrase, it has the exact meaning. Okay, the exact meaning of this is history. Okay, history. Okay, and now and so what are these four words combined together means is the Spring Festival history. Okay, the history of the Spring Festival. Okay, and now and you can look at this and the phrase. This is a forward. You can say and this phrase is 春节 is Spring Festival. Okay, and it modifies this phrase. This phrase is the history. So Spring Festival history, or you can say the history of Spring Festival. Okay, and so these and the four words means the history of Spring Festival or Spring Festival history. Now here 悠久 okay 悠久 now and let's look at the and a single word. What is you? All right, let's see what is the you. This you. Okay, you see this you, it has a lot of phrases. 悠长 悠荡 悠护 悠久 悠然 悠然自得 悠闲 悠扬 etc etc. You see, and now and let's see what is this single word means. Okay, you okay, and it has this in the dictionary. This dictionary gives out four definitions of this word you. The first is long drawn out, remote in time or space. Okay, and long drawn out. What it means long drawn out? This expression is not correct. Remote, it's remote in time or space. Okay, now and this is remote. This is the meaning. It's a remote in time or space. Now and I'm not aware of any instance that means a remote in space, because this could mean remote in time, but there are, I can't think of any phrases for any phrase to mean a remote in space. I don't think this is the correct explanation. In space, not in space. In space, there are other words to express the remote. Okay, and not you. You is specifically, I think, when they're talking about the time, it refers to how to say. It refers to time. Okay, and you. And the second explanation is leisurely. Leisurely. And this is an adverb, but in Chinese, this you is not an adverb. When it combined with other word and normally and it means some verb, kind of verb, and so leisurely. Okay, and you can say the meaning is leisurely or leisure. Okay, this is correct. And informal, to swing, and to swing to this is it's a kind of cheating, and it's kind of cheating. And you who you this is there's a Chinese word called who you. Who you in English, how to say cheating, or kind of cheating, some kind of cheating, to swing, to swing. This is who you when it comes, and then it is a sad, pensive, meditative. Okay, sad, pensive, meditative. Okay, this is the kind of meaning. Any kind of these and the four meanings. It's kind of these meanings are only part of the whole meaning. Okay, now, and this dictionary is not complete, because Chinese English dictionary sometimes it's not very complete. It only points out 4 meanings, but this "you" it has a whole bunch of other meanings. Okay, and now we just roughly understand to look at this English meaning. You it's these. Okay, let's look back and about this "you," and then. 酒, this word is a little bit simple, okay? We look at what means 酒. 酒, okay. 酒. Let's see. What means 酒? 酒, you see, and also same and a lot of stuff here. Now, we look at the single word 酒. Okay, 久 means lasting for a long time. That's correct. Okay, this is very simple. 久 exactly means lasting for a long time. 久, and also a specific duration of time. Okay, so basically 久 this is connected to time. Now we look back at 悠久. When these two words combined, 悠久, it's long. It basically means lasting for a long time. Basically, it's lasting for a long time. So this phrase, this whole half sentence, it means the history of the Spring Festival has been here for a long time. The history is long. The history is kind of long. The Spring Festival history is long. And which means the Spring Festival existed long ago. Already long ago, it has already existed, and maybe okay, now later it will, dig into when it started this tradition of Spring Festival. Okay, so 悠久, what 悠久 means? It's a long existing long. It's lasting long time. It's lasting a long time. Long time. Lasting a long time. It means 悠久. Okay. Right. Now let's see this 起. What means 起? Okay. 起. This word 起 has a lot of meaning, and let's just check what it means, qi. You see, these are huge phrases, and every phrase has totally. Sometimes phrases have total different meanings. So, I think when you try to learn the Chinese language, you just cannot learn word single by single word. It doesn't make sense. You have to look at the phrase. Okay, you have to look at the phrase. You have to look at the content. So it's impossible for you to try to remember one single word and then try to understand the phrase. It's impossible. So but as we learn this language, we at least here I'm at least try to put out the single word or what it means generally speaking. Okay, just give you guys a little bit rough idea about and what it means. Okay, this is a rough idea. Okay, let's see what is the qi means. It means used as a quantifier, case, instance, batch. Okay, and this meaning here it's totally and unrelated. Okay, this is totally unrelated with R and the sentence. Okay, and the second meaning is to rise or get up. Okay, here it's not related to our context. Okay, and then to start. Okay, to start something. Okay, and 启发 or and 起来 okay, to start it's okay, it means some sort of a start. Okay, to draft 起草 起草 is a draft. Okay, 起草 a batch 一起 一起 a batch or group 起 okay, now I have to point out this is not correct. Okay, honestly speaking, and these I don't know and who give out these in a dictionary. Okay, online dictionary. Honestly speaking, and this is qi. It's harder to mean. It's not likely to mean a batch or group. It's not just correct. It's not correct. There's qi. You can't, and when qi combined with other word, there are, as far as I know, there are no phrases. There are any phrase which can mean a group. Okay, qi. No such meaning. Okay, and if later we find out, and maybe, and it's correct, but for now, I don't think this explanation is correct. So anyway, we just I just give you a rough idea about this and the Chinese word qi. Okay, now and we go back and to look at the yuan. This word is a little bit easy. Yuan basically means origin. Okay, origin. This is a basic meaning. Okay, this is a little bit easy. Yuan, it means origin. Okay, let's check the dictionary. Yuan, you see, yuan, origin or original. When it combined with other Chinese word, its meaning, it's a kind of adjective. In English, adjective. It means original. So, and let's see yuan. Okay, physically speaking, it's a fountainhead. What means a fountainhead? My goodness! And what means a fountainhead in English? Why they use this kind of stuff? And let's just a minute. Let's check about the English dictionary. What is a fountainhead? Do we call it a fountainhead? A spring, that is the source of a stream. Origin. Okay, you can say, okay, fountainhead. Okay, and a spring. And that is the source of a stream. Basically, it's a spring, It's a spring. Fountainhead. Okay, and yeah. You can say, and yuan is a fountainhead. Okay, it's correct. Okay, it's correct. Now the second meaning, the cause or source of. Okay, and this is similar, and the cause or source of. That's correct. But basically speaking, as you now and you can see, there are lots of other meanings, and it just give out two meanings, and we now can fully understand, and it's very hard to exactly and list out all the meanings of this word, and because if you want to and want to get all the meanings of this word, and then you have to list all the phrases, in the language, pool, all the articles and published in the past 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 years, right? And to do this kind of job, it's like the Oxford Dictionary. In China, there's no dictionary like the Oxford Dictionary. Okay, in the Oxford Dictionary, and they will list all the English word appeared anywhere in the English language and media. And they give out an explanation. But as far as I know, in Chinese, there's no such a dictionary. There may have some kind of similar dictionary, but it's not complete. Okay, so but now we online and we can find this kind of a dictionary, and that's, I think that's enough, and because it's for language learning. It's not the purpose you learn and every single learn the language by single word. It's not practical. Okay, you have to learn the language in a phrase. Okay, and to understand the meaning of the phrase. That's the most important, not the word. Phrase, always a phrase. Okay, now this is the qiyuan. Qiyuan is it's come from. What is the source? Okay, and before we said qiyuan. Okay, now and we see and when these two words and combined together, whether we can find the phrasal meaning. Okay. Qiyuan, origin, source, birth, to originate from, to stem from or come from. Okay, you see, this second explanation is the definition is correct, and to our and article. Basically this qiyuan is a kind of a verb. Okay, verb phrase. Qiyuan, it's a verb phrase basically. Okay, and yes, it's a verb phrase. Qiyuan, and when these combined, we can look at it as the English verb phrase, equivalent to the verb phrase of the English language, qiyuan. Okay, it means originate from. Okay, to stem from or to come from. Qiyuan. Okay, qiyuan, and this word yu. Okay, and it's yu. This word here. The function is similar to English. The preposition, sorry, but not a preparation, preposition like from. Okay, it's a from. Basically, this word basically is. Let me write it down, and this one is basically. Sorry, just a minute. Let me add from. It's basically from. Okay, basically it's the preposition from. Yu. Let's check about the dictionary. Okay. Just a minute. Yu. In, at, on, by, from. Okay, here and it's from. Yeah, you can look at these and yeah, it's all and preposition like in, at, on, by, from. Okay, then with reference to, compared with a Chinese feminine name. Okay, yeah. So you can have a rough idea about this word yu. It's a preposition, okay? It's a preposition. So, and qi yuan yu, it's originated. It is the Spring Festival history. The spring of okay. This Spring Festival is originated from. Originated from. Okay. Originated from what? Okay. Then 早期. Okay. 早期, and then we can look. We first and we look at the 早. 早 basically is early. Okay, it's an adjective. You can look at it as an adjective. 早 adjective. Okay, early. Now and let's look at the dictionary. 早. 早 okay, you see 早晨早安早 let's look at the single word, okay? 早 early, you see? Early. And morning, it says 早 is morning. It's not correct, okay? I should say when it combined with other words, another word 早晨, and it means morning. But this single word, you cannot, and it cannot be means morning, okay? 早 is exactly a adjective. It's early. Exactly, just early, okay? 早. It cannot be a meaning. Morning, sorry. Morning. If 早 want to mean morning, it has to combine with the 晨 or 上. 早上, 早晨, okay? If this is a single word, there's no such meaning of as morning. And this 早 is only, early. Exactly, it just means early, okay? And as to beforehand, okay, it has to combine with other word. And anyway, and this is this kind of explanation of this dictionary, and you cannot say it is wrong, but it is not. Okay, the expression and the definition is not very exactly correct. That's what I can say about these kind of dictionary. Okay, so and from here. You can see why you should listen to my video, right? I give you a little bit more insight, of the Chinese language, and I give you some. I made some correction as to these dictionary. They are not, and sometimes they are not very exactly correct, and a bunch of stuff mixed up. This is for why, as far as I know, and some kind of stuff is not correct. Okay, and so that's why you should listen. And to listen to my video to get a better understanding of the Chinese language, and I will do my best to improve you guys and the Chinese language level, to get a deeper and complete and comprehensive, comprehensive understanding of the language, But my video is kind of tedious, I know that. But if you want to know me, if you want to learn any kind of language, if you don't, and if you are not interested in this language, then you will feel tedious. If you are interested in this language, then you will feel fun. Okay, you will feel, and it's fun to learn this stuff. It depends. Okay, it depends. It depends on your interest. and same as I was learning English years ago, right? Same as I'm still learning English basically, because the English is not my mother tongue, so I have to continuously, learn English. So, and for the learning English, and for me, it's a fun, and or although it is arduous, it's very hard, but and it's fun for me. So the same applies to you guys. If you like studying Chinese language, then and you won't feel tedious. You would feel fun, and it's a kind of endeavor, to try to understand a foreign language. Uh, and also, when you understand an other foreign language, you would feel a kind of a sense of achievement, right? A sense of achievement. This is what we all and want, and a sense of achievement, and also, and you can apply your practical life, and it's better. It's always good to understand other countries' culture, language, and if you have time, if you have interest, it's always good. Okay, now, okay, it's 早期. Let's see 早. Well, now, and we talk about the 早, and then this word 期. Qi is basically term. Okay, in English, this word is not difficult. Also, relatively easy. Qi is a term. Okay, sorry. Okay, and let's see. Qi, qi is a period of time. You know. Yes, and basically it's a term, a period of time. Okay, now, this is kind of a noun in English, and this is kind of a noun. It's a term, a period of time, and then it also can be a verb to expect, and to make an appointment. Uh, this one I kind of think of a phrase and a meaning to make an appointment. Where is we are not talking about this one, okay? A phrase or stage, a phrase, a phrase or stage. This is correct. Periodical is an issue, okay, and an issue. An issue, yeah, about a period, and then and it's G, G, 1 year, G. I don't think this is correct. It's we are not going to go to these and a kind of maybe and some kind of maybe a mistake or G, because and G, it may be G. This and a chi cannot be and this pronunciation called chi. It's not correct.
Qi, qi.
Yeah, this chi is not correct. Okay. Anyway, and maybe and some place and it could be pronounced as chi, but as far as I know, and it can only pronounced as chi. Okay, this chi.
Qi.
Yeah, chi is a term. Okay, a period of time. That's the most and the major meaning. I can sort of say major meaning. Okay, now, okay, when these words combined together, 早期, and it's early. Basically, it's a time. Okay, early. 早期 is early. Now, let's see. 早期 early stages, early phases, early periods, early, initial stages. Yeah, yes, you see, basically it's early, okay, and these two words, when it combined together, it's adjectival. Adjectival, it's adjectives like, like English adjective like 早期. It cannot stand alone, because it has to modify other words. So it's 早期, and after that is 人类. So this and its adjectival phrase, it's modify this word 人类. This phrase cannot stand alone, okay? But these words, for example, 人类, it can stand alone. They have exact meaning, okay? And this 起源, and it can stand alone. 起源, it's origin, it means origin, right? And this is a preposition, okay? It also cannot stand alone. And this 早期, it's adjectival like, because if it stand alone, it has no exact meaning. It has to modify other words, okay, other nouns. So it's 早期, and you can say it's an adjectival, adjective like phrase, okay. Now 起源于早期 and originated from early, and then 人类. Okay, now and I think and today we have and and the time of this and recording has lasted maybe nearly 1 hour. So and today we will finish this video, and we will come back next time and to continue this and this article. Okay, so thanks for your viewing this video, listen to my video, and if you feel that is fun or worthwhile, and please subscribe to my channel and give some and to subscribe, okay, and to give a sum up. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Thanks a lot. Okay, see you. Bye bye.